This is ANN News Brief.
South Africa's Competition Commission says data price is excessively high in a market dominated by two telecommunications giants. The watchdog said in findings from an inquiry published on Monday that Vodacom Group and MTN Group could face prosecution if they do not agree with the Competition Commission to lower data prices in the next few months. The data services inquiry was launched in August 2017 in response to a request from the Minister of Economic Development and after complaint from consumers about high data costs. In its final report, the Commission recommended that the two mobile operators must independently reach agreement with the Competition Commission or substantial reductions on tariff levels, especially prepaid monthly bundles within 2 months of the release of the report. The Commission said the preliminary evidence suggests the data prices could be reduced by at least 30 to 50%. Cameroon Separatist rebels are amping up their resistance to the government as they fired on a Cameroon Airlines passenger jet as it approached Bamenda Airport in the northwest of the country on Sunday. Cameroon Airlines said in a statement the captain was able to land the plane smoothly despite the impact of the attack. It says there was no casualty. Cameroon's English-speaking West has been fighting against the government since 2017, seeking to form a breakaway state called Ambazonia. Civilians have paid heavy price from the start. More than 400 persons have been killed and 500,000 have been forced to flee their homes. But Sunday's incident is seen as an escalation of hostilities. It also signals more danger in air travel to and from the English-speaking regions where the rebels are active. One of the separatists said Cameroon Airlines and its passengers have been warned that the rebels would shoot at the planes if no flight schedules were provided ahead of time. They claim the government uses the aircraft to transport troops and ammunition. The protest began as peaceful demonstrations in the southwest calling for greater representation for English-speaking citizens in the largely French-speaking country. The demonstrations have now degenerated into violence that douse the region almost every day. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network, ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Armed trespassers have taken over a farm belonging to deceased Zimbabwe former President Robert Mugabe. The farm, located on the outskirts of Harare, is one of many owned by the late former president. Earlier, President Emmerson Mnangagwa has hinted at a ZANU-PF gathering that Mugabe's family will be forced to relinquish its farms in line with the government's one-man, one-farm policy. This forcible takeover signals a potential bloodbath between dozens of land invaders and workers at the farm. Local media have reported that when the Mugabes took over the farm in 2011, hundreds of families were evicted using police and the army. Mugabe and his family are said to have grabbed more than 20 farms in Mushaland, Central and West provinces from both white and black farmers during the chaotic land reform program which started in 2000. That is ANN News Brief at 10. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Ademi.